A generational win or a generational fumble is on the line right now, Has. Who takes it?
Ledge trapping, a fundamental part of almost every single game of Smash Bros. That you play. It seems kind of simple on the surface. All you have to do is just stop your opponent from coming back from ledge. However, underneath the simple ruse put on by ledge trapping, there is an entire new mental battle occurring, one that demands precision, patience, and relentless mind games. This is the art of ledge trapping.
But maybe the cross passes the
Let's get one thing straight. Ledge trapping isn't just throwing out hitboxes at the ledge. It's a mental game built upon 3 core fundamentals: precision, patience, and mind games. To truly master ledge trapping, you need to understand how each of these elements plays a role in locking down your opponent and preventing them from reclaiming stage control. The first core fundamental of ledge trapping is precision. Precision means placing your attacks with intent, where every move that you throw at the ledge needs to cover a specific option that your opponent might take to escape. For example, a forward air might call out a jump from ledge, whereas a back air might be used to cover a neutral get up. Misplace these hitboxes, however, and suddenly a game that was in your favor may turn to your opponent's.
A little bit of desperation creeping in. Spargo, don't let the nerves be your worst enemy. No way! No way!
Miss those.
Oh my God!
He never misses those, and Leo steals main stage away from the clutches of Spargo in the most heartbreaking ending we've ever seen.
On the contrary, if you place your hitboxes correctly, you'll end up hitting your opponent, and that could lead to a win.
Counter pick for Spargo.
Yeah, there we go.
Dang,
Man,
run it,
oh, yo,
hard.
great one, Rosard. He said, I see something. I see something. Do it again. I see something in you. I'm reading your soul right now. I created you.
Keep hitting that P-stick. Dang.
Ooh, again.
my
That's attack
God.
combinations. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here.
Are you kidding me?
This is so disrespectful. It is insane how disrespectful 3
Bro.
Rebel Guards in a row was. That is
the only time he's got to hit.
dude.
Oh,
this
yo,
is-
this is the go. That's over. Oh, it's over. Yo! Let's go, baby. Are you kidding me?
Without proper accuracy, your ledge trapping becomes guesswork, and guesswork will never win you games. The next core fundamental of ledge trapping that we have is patience. Many players panic when they have their opponent at ledge. They feel like they need to act quickly to secure the stock or maintain stage control, but rushing often leads to predictable patterns. If your opponent catches on to your habits, they'll find a way to escape. Let's take this quick moment that me and Xavier played, for example. At this moment, you can see that I'm in a ledge trap scenario. Xavier pushes me off stage with a forward air and looks for a back air. He then tries 2-framing me with down air, but luckily I timed things correctly. I immediately get off of ledge with a forward air to prevent him from back airing because he has a habit of doing such, which he had been displaying before during the set. Upon hitting the forward air, I then press my advantage state aggressively. Xavier, also reacting quickly, does a neutral get up because it's the safest option in this situation. Upon recognizing that I timed my short hops incorrectly, I decide to go for a high back air just so that way I can do a low back air in the end, but I end up luckily catching Xavier's jump, half on reaction and half on preemptive decision making. Here's the full clip so that way you can decipher it yourself. Try thinking about what you would do in this scenario, potentially what you would try or what you would think of. Keep in mind, my patience is what won me the set here, so what I'm trying to say here is, patience is the second most important core fundamental to ledge trapping, obviously besides. I think it's about time we cover the last core fundamental. Lastly, there's mind games, the last core fundamental of ledge trapping. This is where ledge trapping becomes psychological. It's not just about covering options, it's about conditioning your opponent to choose the options you want them to take. For example, here Nairo down throws Light and then calls out a panic double jump to send it back off stage. Light then side Bs to get back to stage preemptively and ends up pushing Nairo off stage with a double back air. Due to Ganondorf being on the heavier side of characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, he ends up living the double back air. However, Light has a perfect opportunity to do a drop off aerial. He can run off Nair, run off Fairy, run off down air, even run off back air to edgeguard Nairo here. Basically any aerial a Fox will kill. But why doesn't he go to edgeguard? Why doesn't he just run off in Nair? It's easy. Well, the truth is, the answer was mentioned previously. This all boils down to mind games. Due to Light losing his stock in a scenario very similar to this one before, Light respects Nairo's offstage game. And even though it may seem like a stupid option, Light really doesn't see it that way. In his mind, Nairo offstage is somebody to respect, because he isn't afraid to swing whenever Light gets too close for comfort. Light, being on the tail end of a blazing hot 2-0 so far, decides to take things a bit more slowly. This would be his undoing for the set.
Moments are gone, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflecting as the truth. It's telling what's to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to dry. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Had to see me, just to gauge your pulse. There's nothing inside. When it hours me, burning down the wall.
What? Oh my God! No way! They got the tech! He's still there! Reverse 3-0! Again!
I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask.
Now that you've learned and seen examples of every single one of the 3 core fundamentals to ledge guarding, let's move on to something secretive that I've been kind of hiding for this whole entire video. Something more along the lines of the most central point of ledge guarding. I think it's time I tell you about reactions.
Against a player like Lay.
It's interesting, right? Because you would think that numbers just has about anything. Quick 96 and you're gone.
Town? I mean, depending on the rage, how fresh it is.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, outfield, ready to go. Good pressure from Light, great damage, rapid jab in the corner. Love that stuff from Light.
Picking up the pressure real quick.
Reacting is the most important skill in ledge trapping. No matter how well you set up your traps or condition your opponent, you need to be ready to adjust on the fly. Players are unpredictable, they're not robots. They won't always do what you expect. You might cover all 3 options perfectly, but if they pick a 4th one, you need to be able to react to it in real time. Reacting means staying present in the moment and observing what your opponent is actually doing, not just what you think they'll do. It's the difference between guessing and knowing. If you see your opponent start a roll animation, you need to be ready to punish it instantly. If they jump from ledge instead, you need to adjust on the fly. Reacting keeps your ledge trapping adaptable and prevents it from becoming rigid and predictable. So to bring this all together, precision is about placing your movements exactly where they need to be. Patience is about waiting for the right moment to strike. Mind games is about shaping your opponent's decisions. And reacting is about tying it all together by staying adaptable to any situation. These fundamentals are the core of ledge trapping. If you master them, you'll keep your opponent stuck at the ledge longer, secure more stocks, and ultimately win more matches. And the best part? These concepts apply to players at every single level. Whether you're kind of new to the game or you're a seasoned top veteran player, there's always room to improve your ledge trapping game. Remember, ledge trapping isn't always about flashy plays or lucky guesses. It's about consistency. It's about having a solid strategy that you can rely on in every single match that you play. Master these fundamentals and you won't just control the ledge, you'll control the entire game. Unless you're fighting Minecraft Stephen.